Good morning, adventurers.
Morning.
We just checked out of our place here in Osaka. We're headed to Manila in the Philippines. Our flight is until later today, so we're going to head to the train, the main station, Osaka Station, I think.
They should have plenty of lockers.
Yeah, we're gonna store our bags there, so we don't have to lug these giant things around. Then we're going to hit up a coffee shop, get some grub, and it's off to the Philippines. And we're gonna bring you guys along for the ride. The trains here in Japan, we found, can get a bit crowded, but in general we've had a pretty good experience with transportation. We've been using trains almost exclusively, other than that time when we rode a bus.
Yeah.
It's cool because every single station has an attendant that's there at all hours, it seems. They always are there to help you with any issues that you have.
Yeah,
we've had a few issues.
And most of the machines, you can switch to English or choose your language. Not always, but we've been able to figure it out.
Yeah, but the main thing is just figuring out how much it costs to get to a certain spot and then just putting that amount on the ticket. It's that simple. So once we figured that out, we're like, it's not that hard.
For us, Google Maps has been the map app of choice. It tells you exactly how much each train is going to cost. So we just look at that, put in our amount, and we're good to go.
We found the lockers. All right.
Oh, English.
Please
Yes,
select
English.
the action you wish to perform.
Stuff it. Boom.
Be sure to get your receipt, which is required when you take.
We are in this huge mall complex that has a gigantic station in the bottom of it. We're trying to find a specific cafe that we looked up, but
It's been a little confusing.
yeah, it's pretty confusing navigating all this.
It's like huge multi-story building connected to huge multi-story building. We've been going like up and down each one.
Yeah.
I think we're finally in the right spot though. This is massive though. The biggest train station I've ever experienced.
Yeah, check this place out. It's grand. We found the cafe. This is it. Wired Cafe. Yes.
Yo, the food just arrived and I got this amazing taco bowl. And Eric got some like beef bowl goodness and our coffees are amazing. Eric's cappuccino has some like cinnamon mixed into the foam there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cappuccino has some like.
We've still got about 4 hours or so till our flight. Is that right?
Yeah, 4 hours. But it turns out the train takes an hour to get there, and I think we gotta.
Oh yeah, we thought it was going to the closer airport, but it's going to one that's like way far away.
Well, you'd think, it's funny, there's an international airport just north of where we are at the Osaka station, but the description of it says domestic flights. So I don't really understand that, but I just saw international, I was like, that's the one. Nope, it's not.
Nope.
We're going to this one that's off on this little man-made island. You have to take, I don't know, it's really far. And they wouldn't give us our boarding pass online, so now we have to go to the airport and figure that whole thing out. So it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna go right now.
It's also gotten a little chilly out here.
So cold.
And I'm in my shorts.
Yeah. Although
Not
we
a good
say
idea.
that now, flash forward like 8 hours when we land in the Philippines, and I think we're gonna be like really sad that we're not in this weather anymore.
All right, let's get to this airport. You guys, we were trying to figure out whether to take the train or a bus, but we don't have enough money for either, so we are scrambling around this electronics store trying to find a currency exchange, which we just found. This has been hectic. We literally had $10 USD that we're gonna exchange for yen just to have enough to take the bus. Okay, we've exchanged the friggin' money. Now we gotta get out of this labyrinth of an electronics store. It's literally like 10 floors of electronics and toys and crap.
Man, they're crazy. It's preparing us for the malls in the Philippines though.
Yeah, we're trying not to get stressed out though. We're doing okay on time, assuming the bus works out. All right, we've made it to the bus. It's like a first come, first served bus, so the line looks pretty short. I think we might get on this thing. We go ahead. Turns out we have to buy a ticket off the bus, so this kind gentleman is helping us out.
Receipt. Perfect. I got that one.
Thank you very much.
So much.
We made it to this bus just in time.
We're the last two on. They started pulling away before we could even sit down.
That was really hectic, you guys, but we made it to the bus.
Mostly
We're feeling good.
Google Maps works really well here. It's never led us astray. However, you get into these malls and you have to pay attention because there's so many floors and levels. Because sometimes what you need is on the 7th floor, you're on the basement floor, you gotta maneuver. Well, I'm really glad that we decided to give ourselves a 4-hour window to get to our flight because we are currently at the end of the longest line in history.
Important thing to note, if you're going to the Philippines, you have to have onward travel booked so that they know you're going to leave the country. So she actually just asked us before we even got our boarding pass. We're verifying right now, we have to show her our ticket for our flight out of the Philippines. We are all checked in. Oh, we're getting stuck.
Oh God, let me out.
We never use these carts, but we were like, you know what? F it. We're using a cart.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that was satisfying.
Yeah. But we ended up waiting in that line for about an hour, and as you can see, the line is empty.
Yeah,
we were
of course. I knew
just the
it
last
would
people in
happen.
the line. That was that, yeah. We are at our gate, and for our final meal here in Japan, we were going to try to find some ramen here at the airport, and we did, but it was all sold out, apparently. But we found a place that had some udon.
Yeah.
Not quite what we were wanting, but still pretty good.
I just love ramen. I wanted one more bowl. But you're right. This is better than we thought. We thought we were gonna have to get something cold from the Family Mart.
Our total dock time is approximately 4 hours and 10 minutes, and our estimated time of arrival in Manila, weather and traffic permitting, is at 25 minutes past the hour of 12.
Thank you. We have arrived in the Philippines. I actually made a mistake and paid off more on our credit card than I meant to, so our bank account balance went to 0. It actually went a little negative, so oopsie. But that means we didn't have any cash to pull out. But luckily, Allison was rummaging through her bag earlier today and found 55 euros, which goes pretty far here.
Completely forgot about that. Oopsie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we exchanged that. We got what, like over
63 per euro.
Yeah.
So like 3,500 PHP, which is the local currency here
Yeah,
for
and
our non-Filipino viewers.
Yeah, they're estimating it'll be about 200 PHP for a cab ride. So we're doing okay for now.
Yeah. From what I read before we came here, they don't have Uber here anymore. They have Grab. Grab is a car service you can use all over Asia, and they actually have a big old banner about it right here. So we're gonna use that, and we're gonna get to where we need to go.
Yes.
We just realized they have a dedicated spot for Grab over there, so that's probably why we couldn't find our guy. This place has biometric scanning to get into the facility. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
We made it to our Airbnb. It is pretty cool. Check this place out.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Nice and clean vibe going on.
Uh-huh.
So far, so good in the Philippines.
Oh yeah.
Getting a good vibe so far.
We got out, it was so warm, there were people all over the place, even though it's 1 a.m. and I love, we saw so many restaurants open still. That is one thing we missed from when we were previously in Southeast Asia. You could get delicious food any time of day, all over the place. And I already saw a kitty cat in the road, so I'm extra happy tonight.
We accidentally stayed up till like 2:30 a.m. We gained an hour, so it's technically 3:30 back in Japan.
Get in until after midnight, so.
Yeah, but I was just trying to get the vlog ready and it was taking forever, but we're done. We're going to bed. We're gonna sleep in tomorrow. We're not gonna vlog. We're just gonna crash.
Excited. I already have an amazing coffee shop.
Yeah.
The coffee shop game here in Manila, from what I've done for my preliminary searches, is pretty good.
So we're gonna have a bunch of cool adventures here in the Philippines coming up.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be fun. We're pretty excited about it.
Oh,
Marking another country off the list. That's always cool.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna crash out right there.
Oh yeah, we're not on the floor anymore. We're in a real bed. Oh my god, I'm excited.
Honestly, I'm just trying to put on a show for you guys. I can't even think right now. I'm so tired.
Aw, poor little guy.
I'm trying to seem as normal as possible, but I'm so tired right now. I just gotta go to bed.
All right. Good night, adventures.
We'll see you on the road.